Look how gorgeous that is. Okay, welcome back to this series I'm doing on the Road Glide test ride weekend. So I've already kind of told you what I'm doing. We did a walk around on the bike. For this video, I just kind of wanted to go over the things that I like about the ride, the things that I don't like, kind of just my overall impressions. And we'll start with the fact that when the road is smooth, this is a smooth riding bike. I mean, I really love the way it kind of gets into the curves, and it's a smooth, it's a glide, right? I mean, that's a really good word, you know, to describe the ride. I mean, you're just kind of gliding on the road. It's very, very, very maneuverable. I think that was probably the thing that shocked me the most. Whoa, damn, I missed it. Thank God I missed that hole. And you know why if you watched the video before this. But yeah, I mean, look, I mean, see, it just leans right over. Just leans right over. Now, this isn't my bike, and I don't want to jack up the dude's bike, so I'm not, you know, I'm not getting aggressive or anything. I'm trying to be respectful, you know, because I have this opportunity to ride this awesome machine. But it has been really good. I mean, coming in through the mountains, it's just smooth. You know, again, as long as the road's smooth, but this suspension sucks. I mean, there's no other way to put it. You have to do something about the suspension. So when it gets into rough road or whatever, I'm pretty sure I'm sterile at this point. I've taken a pretty bad beating through some parts of, you know, on this trip where we got into some rough road. But anyway, so yeah, so that's one thing I really love about this, is it's smooth. The fairing, I cannot say enough about how awesome this fairing is. The only negative, I think, that I could say, and it's really, maybe it's just this particular one. You know, like I said in the walk around, I don't like these gauges. There been 2 or 3 times when the sun was behind me, and I would get, you know, a flash of light in the eyes, reflection coming off the gauges, or and even sometimes off these bars. Holy crap! You know, I would definitely want to black out the gauges up here so that, you know, you didn't have to deal with that. The screen's really good. This is the this is the standard, the 2019 standard Road Glide. So I'm reasonably sure this is not the best screen that Harley puts on these bikes, but it's a good screen. Excuse me. I mean, you can definitely see it. The navigation has been visible the entire time. It's not Apple CarPlay. I mean, you know, if I got a Road Glide, I'd be running Apple CarPlay, but the tech here, the navigation system's good. I don't like the fact that, and I think it's kind of stupid, to be honest with you, but that you can't hook I can't hook my Cardo up to that head unit. You know, you got to have, I guess, the WIM module or something to so that you can use the mic, which then I think lets you hook up your headset. I don't know. I didn't have a lot of time to study that. I've just been looking at some YouTube videos, but I mean, that's kind of stupid to me that they would put out a head unit like that and then tell you got to pay extra to get that WIM unit. You know, the floorboards, I'm a believer now, guys. I never was a floorboard guy before. You know, I've talked about that in the past on my channel, but I do get it. After riding, I think I did about 8 hours that first day, and the floorboards were really nice. Just to be able to move your feet around and get into different positions, stretch out, you know, pull your feet back a little bit to be able to lift up on the seat, which is something I can't really do with the Fat Bob. I do think, however, that I would replace these floorboards, or I would at least move them forward a little bit. I don't need so much behind me. And then, of course, the bars, you know, I mean, you can beat that to death. I think everybody and their brother beats that to death. These are just really shitty bars. So I'd be very interested to know what it's like to ride a road glide with proper bar setup. You know, if I had maybe, see, I don't know, maybe about, I don't know, 3-4 inches more, and then straight, right, so that you've got more direct input than with these like wheelbarrow things that cock your wrist in the wrong way. So, you know, I don't know, is there anything else? The bags, I mean, bags are great. I love my my Leather Pros. They're not as big as the bags on this road glide as far as capacity. I know that Leather Pro says they are, and I think maybe the regular size Leather Pros are, but I've got the ones for the Softail where you don't have to relocate your turn signal, so they're a little bit smaller. I don't know if it's just maybe they don't hold as much, or because they're not rigid like these, you can't like really push stuff down into them. But these bags are nice, and I like the fact they lock. I can get off my bike and go inside and have a cup of coffee and not be all worried about whether my shit's gonna get stolen or whatever. Even though if someone wanted to get in these bags, they could, but you know, just got to keep an honest person honest. What else? I like the storage. I like the fact I got my iPhone in that storage box there, and I got my Easy Pass over here, my sunglasses and stuff. The speakers, I wish that they had an option to delete those and save a little money. I mean, I would rather, instead of having money on those speakers that I'll never use because I'm not that guy, I would rather like have those set up for storage or just blanked out, and then Harley put that money that they had put in the speakers, put that towards getting a decent suspension on these bikes out of the box. You know, I just don't need the speakers. My ass needs a better shock. Oh, poor dear. So anyway, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm digging it. It's a totally different vibe than I thought it would be. It's not as geezerly as I thought. This is a 107 in this, so it's not a 114. You know, there'd be I don't know, what is it, like 10% more boost and with a 114. To be honest, guys, I don't think it's that big of a difference. I've got a 114 stage 2. Obviously, I've got a lot more power than this one has, but I don't know, man. I mean, the 107 on this, yeah, it feels okay. I think the 114 might be a little overhyped. Now, don't get me wrong. If I were going to get one, I'd get a 114 because, you know, I got to have the number. But yeah, no, this is it. This is good. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll have another video after this. We'll kind of follow up or go over my thought process and talk a little bit about what I'm looking at doing over the next couple of years or so. There's a windmill farm over there. But I get it, guys. I get it. And Rye the biker, you got that big ultra, dude. You still have a geezer glide, but you know, I could see where maybe the road glide stripped down like this isn't so geezerly. At least mine wouldn't be. I'd change a couple of things up, you know. But I'm always trying to be young and hip. Cool. So that's it for this video. Thanks a lot for listening to me ramble. Let me know what your thoughts are about the road glide. Have you ridden one? Do you have one? You know, what do you like about it? What do you not like about it? Besides the suspension and the bars, which, you know, suck. Let me know what you think. Appreciate it, guys. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, would love it if you'd consider hitting that subscribe button. Let's get to that 2,000 sub mark. If you liked the video, hit a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, you guys have a good one. Talk to you later. Peace.